Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah amma ba'd.
Dear audience, how is it going? But first, let me introduce you to me and my teammates. I am Farzad Al-Ihsan.
I am SM Marsad Hussain.
I am Rafsan Pasha Khan.
I am SM Soaib.
I'm Ahmed Fayyaz.
And I am Abrar Ayan Khan Aziz, and we all are from Standard 5.
We are going to give you a presentation about the Quran is a word of Allah. But now, my friend Marshad will recite Surah Al-Fatiha.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
MashaAllah, Marshad.
The topic of our conversation is the Quran is the word of Allah. So let's not waste time anymore and get into it. But first, we need to know what the Quran is. Quran is the main revelation. Quran is the main religious text from Islam. It is a revelation from Allah. It is organized in 30 paras and 114 surahs. Now my friend Farzad will say more about it.
Now, you see, many people believe that the Quran is not a direct revelation from Allah. So now we will be providing some evidence that hopefully changes the minds of some people. Now, my friend Rafsan will give you evidence one.
Thank you. I'll take it from here. Okay. Evidence number 1 is gold. Okay. Before some of you freak out, let me explain. So, you see, the Quran warns men against wearing gold outside the frame of charity or important transactions. Recently, scientists have discovered that wearing gold damages a certain hormone in men's body.
Now, my friend Schweib will give you evidence 2.
You see, Surah Al-Anbiya accurately describes the celestial bodies moving in orbits. This concept once was a widespread belief in the 20th century is now well established. It highlights the dynamic nature of the sun, moon and other heavenly bodies, dispelling the misconception of the stationary nature.
Wow, that's very fascinating, Schweib.
Now my friend Abrar will give you evidence number 3.
Thank you, and I will take it from here. So evidence number 3 is about our human body's pain receptors. Allah shows in Surah An-Nisa, chapter 4, verse 56, that Allah has created us and gave us from our head to toe pain receptors. This and recent scientific findings reveal pain receptors in the skin, challenging the prior belief. When we get a cut or feel pain, it relies solely on our brain.
In evidence 4, I will recite some verses from the Holy Quran. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الرحمن علم القرآن خلق الإنسان علمه البيان الشمس والقمر بحسبان والنجم والشجر يسجدان والسماء رفعها ووضع الميزان ألا تطغوا في الميزان وأقيموا الوزن بالقسط ولا تخسروا الميزان والأرض وضعها للأنام فيها فاكهة والنخل ذات الأكمام والحب ذو العصف والريحان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان. Now, you can be confused why I recited these verses. Now, my friend Fayaz will explain why I recite these verses.
Thank you, Marshall. And I will take from it. Evidence 4 is the meeting of the seas. Surah Ar-Rahman notes the separation between two seas, a phenomenon confirmed by science. At their meeting points, a barrier exists, preserving each sea's distinct temperature, salinity, and density.
Now, that's just a few of the things the Quran has stated hundreds, if not thousands of years ago that scientists have found nowadays. But if we tried to say all of them, this would be a day long, or probably more, so we're not going to state every single thing.
As before I forget, I was reading an article yesterday. In that article, the journalist wrote that if Allah truly loves his people, why would he be this strict? Why he don't let us drink alcohol and wear jewelry for men's?
Okay, Shwan, about your statement. Obviously, the journalist that wrote that journal was a non-believer, but we are going to break down all of his points to hopefully show people what he said is wrong.
His first point was alcohol. Alcohol influences your mood and can also make you feel down or aggressive. And his second point was gold. And my friend Rafsan already explained what happened when a man wear gold.
Finally, his last point was smoking weed. I don't even think I need to explain this, but I will just for the gist of it. Smoking is injurious to health. None of the actors you'll ever see in movies promote or support smoking. Smoking causes cancer. Please don't smoke.
Islam's truth is evident in its simple yet profound elements. From the clarity of the Quranic verses, the 5 pillars of Islamic belief, and the guiding light of prophethood. Additionally, the unadored beauty of Islamic art and its emphasis on the social justice underlines its practical and timeless relevance.
Now, we have a part that is very, very last minute. We thought of it in the last minute, but I think this part is one of the most important parts of our entire script. It's about thanking our parents. I think this section, I made it when I was talking to my mom. It was at night and I felt like I should make this. I think one thing that we just create is our parents. Our parents mean the world to us. We don't want to admit that our parents are that important to us because at this point we're at an age where we start thinking that misbehaving or not listening to what our parents say is cool, but let me assure you, it isn't. My dad actually says some stuff about this. He said when I was your age, I misbehaved with my mother and father and I regret it now since my dad's not here. I think that was a moment I learned a valuable lesson. Our parents are very important to us and none of this project, not even this, only this, everything in our life would not be possible without them. Oh, also, point number 2. This is also another page that is very important. These people are also like parents to us. It's thanking the teachers. Now, I think teachers are a similar case to our parents, but more productive. Let me tell you how. You see, I think when we grow up 15, 20 years down the line, when we're all gonna be old men, and we reunite all of us here, only not us, people downstairs or outside. I think we're gonna go have a high school or normal school reunion party and think, damn, the times we spent with our teachers were so fun. In the future, I mean, we're already in class 5, but when we go to class 6, I don't think we're gonna be able to do these funs that we do now. For example, like messing around with the teachers not listening to them. Teachers might get angry, but deep down, the teachers know as well that this is just something we're experiencing for the last class. It's probably 6, we're not going to be able to do this. And I think the joy of being a teacher is also equal to the joy of being a student and disturbing your teacher. So we want to thank all of our teachers, female teachers, male teachers, brothers, uncles of the school, for basically being there for us when we needed it. Being like parents to us when our parents were not here. And I think that's something very beautiful. That is very beautiful. Well, that's it. We hope you liked our little conversation. We went a bit different with this presentation. This is not like the usual presentation a person does. But now, let's end this with the recitation of the ending dua of Islam.
سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.
Now, I will be translating what Marshad said to English. Glory is to you, O Allah, and praise is to you. I bear witness that there is no God but Allah. I seek forgiveness to you, but there is no one worthy of worship other than you. I seek your forgiveness and repent to you. Allah forgive us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Boys, we did it together. If we would have failed, we would have failed together. And we succeeded. We succeeded together. And I think that is the most important part. We succeeded together. If we would have failed, it would have been together. And we succeeded together. So everyone, one last time. 1, 2, 3, go!
লাস্টেরটা ভালো লাগে না বাট ভাই আপনাদেরটা বেশি
Huh?